Hello everyone, welcome you all on online teaching platform. Today we are starting with new topic, that is chapter number 1, and title of topic number 1 is Overview of Rural Development. Firstly, we will discuss what is the content for this particular topic. Content of the topic is mentioned over here. Total there are 10 points. All these points are included in this particular topic. First point is need of rural development. In that point we are going to discuss what is the need of rural development. Second point is definition of rural development, and which is very important. Already we have discussed what is meant by rural development. Rural development, it means that to improve the quality of life and economic well-being of people living in rural areas. Third point is objectives of rural development. There are so many objectives because we are not focusing on any particular activities. We consider all the aspects, so that's why there are so many objectives, like to upgrade standard of living, to develop job opportunities, to develop rural business, infrastructure facilities, small scale industries, and to provide clean water, electricity, and good transportation. Next point is rural development as a phenomenon. In that particular point, we consider all the aspect which is required in rural areas. Rural development as a strategy. In that point, we focus on lower income group, or we can say BPL, below poverty level group, and we make them self-reliance. So difference between phenomenon and strategy: in phenomenon we consider all aspect, and in strategy we focus on only lower income group. Next point is significance of rural development. The same points we have discussed in object point, that similar points we are going to discuss in significance of rural development. Next point is rural problems. There are so many problems in rural areas, like education problem, transportation problem, electricity problem, health problems, employment problems, communications problem. So we will discuss one by one. Next point is CAPART. CAPART is an autonomous body work under Ministry of Rural Development, and full form of CAPART is Council for Advancement of People's Action and Rural Technology. Also we are going to see what are the uses, or we can say role of CAPART. Second last point is role of civil engineer in developing rural areas. Again, this is very important, and we have already discussed in first lecture, that is introduction of course. What is the role of civil engineer in developing rural areas? Being as a civil engineer, we have studied so many subjects like irrigation engineering, highway engineering, transportation engineering, environmental engineering, or we can say public health engineering, concrete technology, building drawing, hydraulics, steel structure, RCC structure, survey, like that. By using this knowledge, we can construct roads in rural areas by taking advantages of Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. We can construct houses for rural peoples by taking advantages of Indira Awas Yojanas. We can suggest new technology in agriculture fields or new techniques of types of irrigation like drip irrigation, sprinkler irrigation, or we can suggest crop management, watershed management. Also, being as a structural engineer, we can decide stability of structure. We can suggest remedial measures. Also, by using knowledge of environmental engineering or public health engineering, we can suggest and design STP and WTP plant. It means sewage treatment plant and water treatment plant in rural areas. So that is the role of civil engineer in developing rural areas. And last point is social economic survey. It is an initial stage of rural development. In social economic survey, we prepare demographic details. In that, we prepare population report, education status, land holding and cropping patterns, and livestock details. So we will see this in detail. So this is all about content of this topic. Let us start with the first point, that is need of rural development. What is the need of rural development? Rural development is the most important way of improving quality of life and economic condition of people. As the economic condition increases or improved, if we make them economically strong, then quality of life automatically change or improve. So these are the two main points, that is quality of life and economic condition. Rural development aims to upgrade standard of living of people staying in villages. This development helps in growth of country. If we think about the country's growth, then it is very important to develop rural areas. एखाद्या देशाची प्रगती किंवा विकसित देश आपण केव्हा म्हणू शकतो, ज्यावेळेस त्याचा सर्वांगीण विकास झालेला असतो, तो सर्वांगीण डेव्हलप झालेला असतो. मग त्याच्यामध्ये ग्रामीण भागाला वगळून चालत नाही, तर विकसित देशाचा ग्रामीण भागाचा देखील विकास झालेला असतो. So rural development is necessary for the country's growth. For rural development, government has implemented various fields for people like agriculture, handicrafts, fisheries, poultry and dairies, because these are the agro-based industries, and these fields are main source of income in rural areas, and government gives the credit to start up such kind of fields, or we can say subsidies for starting up such kind of small scale business. These fields contributes a large percentage for rural business and economy. Rural development is a dynamic process and is concerned with agriculture growth, economic growth, social growth, housing, public health and education. Rural development is very important with respect to agriculture growth as well as economic growth and social growth. Rural development is very important with respect to housing for the people, public health and primary and secondary education. So this is all about need of rural development. Definition of rural development. Once again I repeat, rural development is the process of improving quality of life and economic well-being of people living in rural areas. Quality of life and economic well-being. This picture is self-explanatory. It gives the definition of rural development. In picture we can see the natural resources are effectively used in this particular area. We can see the solar panels and windmill are set up over there for generation of electricity. Solar panels also fitted on the roof of houses for the generation and supply of electricity to this particular household. Also you can see the new techniques that is being used in agriculture. Pesticides are applied to the particular field with the help of drone, and that particular drone is controlled by the person which is standing over here with the help of remote. No conventional equipments are used for agricultural activities. You can see the tractor over here that is being used for the agricultural activity. Along with agriculture, animal husbandry you can see over here. Milk is the main source of income in rural areas, and here you can see milk processing unit over here. In that particular unit, milk products are manufactured like paneer, cheese. So these pictures will give the idea about rural development. Natural resources are effectively used. New techniques in agriculture field are used. Small scale business can be developed in rural areas. So this picture gives the idea about rural development. Next point is objective of rural development. To develop rural area in a respect of culture, economy, technology and public health. To develop infrastructure facility like road, railway and bridges. To develop job opportunities. To develop rural business skills. to upgrade standard of living of people of rural areas, to guide the farmers for better yield of crop, to develop small scale industries in rural areas, to provide clean water, good transportation and electricity to rural areas, to develop small scale industries in rural areas, to develop cottage industry, to develop animal husbandry, to develop skill of crop management, to develop leadership skills among the people, to reduce gap between urban and rural areas, and lastly to remove poverty. These are the objectives of rural development. To develop job opportunities, तेथील तरुणांना जॉब ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज द्यायच्या आहेत तर कशा पद्धतीने देऊ शकतो. स्मॉल स्केल इंडस्ट्रीज तिथं सेट करून किंवा इस्टॅब्लिश करून वी कॅन क्रिएट अ जॉब ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज. मग कुठल्या इंडस्ट्रीज आपण तिथे इस्टॅब्लिश करू शकतो. So being as a civil engineer, we can establish stone crushing plant, bituminous manufacturing plant, artificial sand manufacturing plant, fly ash brick manufacturing plant, hollow block manufacturing plant. Such type of small scale industries we can develop in rural areas, and that industries will create job opportunities for the people. Along with agriculture, we can suggest agro-based industries to set over there, like animal husbandry, poultry farm, fishery, horticulture, sericulture. This will also give the good income to the farmers. We can suggest new techniques in agriculture field like drip irrigation, sprinkler irrigations, farm ponding, watershed management, crop management. So such kind of new techniques we can suggest to the farmers for better yield of crop. Also we can develop infrastructure facilities which are lagging in rural areas, like healthcare center, primary and secondary educations, roads. So being as a civil engineer, we can construct roads, houses, railways, track, bridges in rural areas. Also we can suggest some cottage industries, animal husbandry as we discussed. To create involvement of people, to generate awareness, there is a need to develop leadership skills among the people. And lastly, we have to remove the poverty. We have to make them above the poverty level. No one left below the poverty level. We have to make all of them above poverty level. It means that we have to make them all economically strong. So these are the objectives of rural development. रुरल डेव्हलपमेंट ॲज अ फिनॉमिनन, याचा शब्दशः अर्थ सांगायचा जर झाला, ग्रामीण भागाचा विकास एक काळाची गरज असा देखील प्रश्न विचारला जाऊ शकतो. रुरल डेव्हलपमेंट मीन्स ओव्हरऑल डेव्हलपमेंट ऑफ रुरल एरियाज टू इम्प्रूव्ह द क्वालिटी ऑफ लाईफ ऑफ रुरल पीपल. Rural development is a complex and indivisible phenomenon. To understand the concept of rural development, rural development denotes overall development of rural areas with view to improve the quality of life of rural people. It encompasses development of agriculture and its allied activities, cottage and small scale industries, traditional crafts, creation of social economic infrastructure, proper use of rural manpower, and improvement in community services and facilities. It is not like that whatever the points are mentioned over here is to be considered as a answer of this particular point, is not like that, because whenever the question asked in the examination, write a note on rural development as a phenomenon, you can write it in your own words. There is no specific answer for this particular point. So you can write it in your own words, rural development as a phenomenon. का गरज वाटते ते तुमच्या ओन शब्दांमध्ये तुम्ही लिहू शकता. असं नाही आहे की इथं जे काही मेन्शन केलेले पॉईंट्स आहेत तेच तुमच्या आन्सरमध्ये असले पाहिजेत, बिकॉज देर इज नो स्पेसिफिक आन्सर फॉर दिस पर्टिक्युलर पॉईंट. So you have freedom to write it in your own words. There is no need to explain much about this point. Rural development as a strategy म्हणजेच ग्रामीण भागाचा विकास एक धोरण. धोरण म्हटल्यानंतर आपण एका पर्टिक्युलर ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल याच्यावरती फोकस करणार, म्हणजेच लोअर इन्कम जो ग्रुप आहे किंवा BPL बिलो पॉवर्टी लेवल जो ग्रुप आहे त्याच्यावरती फोकस करणार आणि त्यांना सेल्फ रिलायन्स कशा पद्धतीने करता येईल त्याकडे लक्ष देणार. तर फिनॉमिना आणि स्ट्रॅटेजीमध्ये हाच फरक होता. फिनॉमिनांमध्ये आपण ओव्हरऑल सर्व गोष्टींचा विचार करायचो आणि स्ट्रॅटेजीमध्ये आपण फक्त एका पर्टिक्युलर लोअर इन्कम ग्रुपवरती फोकस करतो. ॲज अ स्ट्रॅटेजी इट इनेबल्स अ स्पेसिफिक ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल, द पुअर rural men and women, to gain for themselves and their children more of what they want and need. त्या ग्रामीण भागातील पुरुष असतील किंवा स्त्रिया असतील, त्यांना आणि त्यांच्या मुलाबाळांना काय हवंय तो देण्याचा प्रयत्न असणार आहे. इट इन्व्हॉल्व्स हेल्पिंग द पुअरेस्ट अमंग दोज हू सीक लाईव्हलीहूड in the rural areas to demand and control more of the benefits of rural development. As a strategy, it is a process to bring sustainable improvement in the quality of life of rural people, especially the poor people. जे काही गरीब लोक आहेत त्यांच्यामध्ये इम्प्रूव्हमेंट कशी करता येईल आणि शाश्वत विकास कसा करता येईल. टेम्पररी त्यांच्यावरती आपल्याला किंवा त्यांची जी काय इम्प्रूव्हमेंट आहे ती टेम्पररी करायची नाही, तर ती शाश्वत इम्प्रूव्हमेंट करायची आहे. तर त्यासाठी कशा पद्धतीने प्रयत्न करता येईल हे याच्यामध्ये ठरवलं जातं, ह्या धोरणामध्ये डिसाईड केलं जातं. सो दिस इज अबाउट स्ट्रॅटेजी ऑफ रुरल डेव्हलपमेंट. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज सिग्निफिकन्स ऑफ रुरल डेव्हलपमेंट. डेव्हलपमेंट ऑफ एनी नेशन डिपेंड्स ऑन डेव्हलपमेंट इन रुरल एरियाज. Development in rural areas increases the income per capita and helps in economic growth of our country. Development of rural area brings political and economical freedom. Development of rural areas helps in fight against natural calamities. Rural development involves the building of human life, which includes social, cultural, religious, political and economical conditions. सिग्निफिकन्स काय आहे ते आपण पाहणार. तर नेशनचा जर विचार केला किंवा कंट्रीचा जर विचार केला तर नेशनचा विकास किंवा कंट्रीचा विकास हा पूर्णतः ग्रामीण भागावरती अवलंबून असतो. मग कुठल्या गोष्टी विचारात घेतल्या जातात, एखाद्या देशाची ग्रोथ झाली, मग याच्यामध्ये आपण अर्बन एरियाचा पण विचार करतो आणि रुरल एरियाचा पण विचार करतो. मग रुरल एरियाचा विचार करत असताना रुरल भागामध्ये कुठल्या गोष्टींचा विचार केला जातो, तर तिथल्या एज्युकेशन कसं आहे, तिथलं लिटरसी रेट काय आहे, तिथे पर कॅपिटा इन्कम किती आहे, स्टँडर्ड ऑफ लिव्हिंग कसं आहे, ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टींचा विचार केला जातो आणि त्याच्यावरून ग्रोथ रेट ठरवला जातो किंवा डेव्हलपमेंट रेट जो आहे तो ठरवला जातो. ग्रामीण भागाचा जर विकास झालेला असेल तर तिथं पॉलिटिकल इन्फ्लुएन्स राहत नाही आणि तिथल्या लोकांमध्ये इकॉनॉमिकल फ्रीडम देखील आपल्याला पाहायला मिळतं. कारण बऱ्याचदा अनडेव्हलप्ड एरिया असेल तर अशा एरियामध्ये ज्यावेळेस इलेक्शन वगैरे येतात तर तिथे तुम्हाला ह्या फॅसिलिटीज देतो असं आमिष दाखवून त्यांच्याकडनं वोट घेतले जातात आणि त्या ज्या काही फॅसिलिटीज आहेत त्याकडे नंतर दुर्लक्ष करतात. तर म्हणजेच सांगायचं आहे काय की पॉलिटिकल जर तुमच्या भागाची, रिजनची किंवा एरियाची डेव्हलपमेंट झालेली नसेल तर अशा एरियामध्ये पॉलिटिकल इन्फ्लुएन्स जास्त प्रमाणामध्ये असतो. लोकांमध्ये इकॉनॉमिकल जे काही फ्रीडम आहे ते पाहायला मिळत नाही. बट ते जर वेल डेव्हलप एरिया असेल तर अशा केसमध्ये तिथे पॉलिटिकल इन्फ्लुएन्स राहत नाही. डेव्हलपमेंट ऑफ रुरल एरियाज हेल्प्स इन फाईट अगेन्स्ट नॅचरल कॅलॅमिटीज. जसे की आत्ता आपण पाहू शकतो कोरोनाचं जे काही सावट आहे, तुमच्या गावामध्ये चांगल्या प्रकारच्या सगळ्या सुखसुविधा, चांगले हॉस्पिटल्स, व्हेंटिलेटर्स, बेड अरेंजमेंट सगळं व्यवस्थित असेल तर तुम्ही तुमच्या गावामध्येच राहून कोरोनावरती मात करू शकता, ना की तुम्हाला पुणे, मुंबई किंवा शहराच्या ठिकाणी तुम्हाला उपचारासाठी जावं लागेल. Rural development involves the building of human life, which includes social, cultural, religious, political and economic condition. डेव्हलपमेंटमध्ये ह्या देखील गोष्टींचा विचार केला जातो. ह्युमन लाईफमध्ये त्याच्यामध्ये स्टँडर्ड ऑफ लिव्हिंग, लिटरसी, एज्युकेशन या गोष्टींचा विचार केला जातो. कल्चरल देखील विचार केला जातो. रिलिजियस विचार केला जातो. पॉलिटिकल आणि इकॉनॉमिक कंडिशन या दोन्ही गोष्टींचा विचार केला जातो. So this is all about significance of rural development. Rural problems. ग्रामीण भागामध्ये बरेचसे प्रॉब्लेम्स आपल्याला पाहायला मिळतात. त्या प्रॉब्लेम्सवरती काय सोल्युशन निघू शकतं, कशा पद्धतीने त्या गोष्टी सॉल्व करू शकतो ते देखील आपण काहीशा प्रमाणामध्ये पाहणार आहोत. First one is the transportation problems. Village must be connected to cities and districts by road and railway network. If there is poor transportation, then there will be problem of transport of goods and people from one place to another place. People of rural area may not get medical facility in time due to poor transportation. Second problem is education problems. Rural areas faces problems of education at primary, secondary and advanced education. Due to limited number of schools, children from villages do not get education required for their growth. The facility of higher studies normally exists in urban areas only, and that leads to increase in population of uneducated people in rural areas. There must be a sufficient number of schools and colleges in rural areas so people may take education and their growth may take place in society. Next problem is drinking water problems. People from rural areas are often suffering from diseases like cholera, dysentery, typhoid, fever, etc. Due to poor quality of drinking water, Source of water gets polluted due to improper management and illiteracy. The problem of drinking water can be dealt with the water supply schemes along with the treatment plant. Next problem is electricity problem. Many villages are facing acute shortage of electricity. Due to this, people gets lots of problem like non-working of pumps, agriculture machines, and due to this problem, their workload increases since they have to do it manually. These problems can be handled by solar power and lot of electricity can be generated. There is an two attachment over here that we will discuss later on. What are the yojnas for providing electricities in rural areas that we are going to see. Next problem is health problems. There is a lot of rural population facing health problem in village due to non-availability of good hospitals and laboratories. Sometimes people from rural areas gets critical illness due to untimely treatment required, and this problem can be solved by promoting primary health centers, hospitals and other infrastructures. There is another one attachment over here that we will see later on, how to overcome this health problem. Or government has launched Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojanas. In that yojanas, insurance is given up to 5 lakh per household, which is very essential and good schemes which is launched by Honorable Narendra Modi sir. Next problem is employment problem. Due to non-availability of industries, hotels, shops, airport, there is a problem of employment to people. This problem is due to lack of education, lack of infrastructure, lack of electricity, and this can be solved by rural development. And last problem is communication problem. There is a poor network of phone, mobile, TV and radio. Due to this problem, people do not receive proper messages and schemes which is launched by the government of India. They do not get opportunity for the development and growth. So communication is again very important to convey the message